I'm Carol Delinko, and I'm here at Art for Life. This is Vancouver's premier fundraising event for Friends for Life, the Diamond Center for Living.
And two now, and two, thank you, and 2050, 2050 now, and 2050, and 2000.
Angela Grossman is one of the 37 artists that have been invited to join the Art for Life event this year, and as we can see, there are hundreds of people that have shown up to bid for this amazing piece of art.
Artists are always called upon to donate for different things, and I have picked this as my cause, if that's the right word. I feel good about giving to this group and for what it's for.
I'm here with Carmelo Sortino. Very, very pleased to meet you.
Thanks.
This is your art, and it's
this is my piece. Yes,
so fresh, so fantastic.
Thanks so much. It's take time, but it's okay.
Now, you were telling me before that you used to do something with fruit when you were...
when I was about 10, 12 years old, I started my uncle in Sicily. That's where I'm from. And started to do fruit marzipan. And start to paint orange, pears, all those fruits, we have in Sicily.
So you've gone from marzipan
to the canvas, yes, and colors. And I'm proud to be here tonight and raise some money for Art for Life, because we need to support them. And I'm here to support 100%.
So I'm standing here with Ross Penhall at Art for Life, and you are the signature artist for all of the art that's gone out to publicize this event. How does that feel?
Wonderful. I feel I've been at it 3 or 4 years now, and to be asked to do this it's an honor. Great exposure, and hopefully the piece I've donated will generate a good dollar for the cause. It's called the Pool of Light, and Craig and I, who is the art selector of the organization, he and I kind of came to a conclusion that was the name, because I kept referring it to it. I'm horrible at naming my paintings. I have real trouble in that, and I kept referring to it, Pool of Light. Oh, that one over there, the Pool of Light, because he had 20 or so to choose from, and that was the one. It makes the most sense.
Art for Life over the last 8 years has raised close to $800,000, and this year they're hoping to raise $100,000 through the dinner, the art auction, as well as the silent auction. We certainly wish them the best of luck. This is Carol Delinko for Outlook TV. Now, you've been in this art scene for quite a while and been making a name for yourself. No, you're very, very well known.
I've been trying to. I've certainly been dedicated to what I've been doing. I graduated from art school in 1988, and I went to Emily Carr, so I'm a Vancouver boy, and this is where I'm doing it. I had 75 exhibitions in every hair salon, coffee shop, and restaurant I could get my hands on for 10 solid years, and then decided to open the gallery and do this. So it's a bit different.
Now, why do you think your art is so well represented and accepted by the public for so long?
Well, I do stuff that is very colorful and fun, and the message behind my work is beauty. I want people to feel beautiful when they look at my work, and I use a lot of color and images of flowers I find very beautiful. So, I mean, people respond well to that kind of thing.
Now, you're also doing something really interesting in terms of giving back to the community, that you're teaching artists how to market and promote.
It's a course that's offered by the Canadian government, and it's about marketing and promotion, and it's for young artists that are emerging, and I've been asked to come and do seminars, and at first I was kind of terrified, thinking, God, what am I going to tell these kids? And then I've been going back, I've been about 4 or 5 times now, and I get a great exchange from it as well, but it's just talking about marketing and promotion, because there's no answers in the art world, and what's been right for me isn't necessarily right for them, so I'm not standing there telling them what to do, but I'm saying these are the options you can go to, and so many artists, young artists, want to sign with a gallery and they think that's the answer, which it can be for many artists, but it's really, a gallery is just the stepping stone between an artist and a buyer, and you can think that you've made it when you've been signed by a gallery, and yet that's really just the beginning. And like any relationship in life, it's like a marriage. You really have to find out what's right for you.
Black shoes?
Black shoes. It's the name of the new show, and it's a very exciting combination of the two worlds that I have. That as a waiter, that I still wait tables 4 nights a week in a restaurant, which I'm very proud to do. I'm a very hard-working artist, but I also have to pay the bills because I never know when a painting's going to sell. So it's fusing my world and my love of flowers and painting with these black shoes that I put on every night for the last 21 years and waited tables in. So it's a really interesting combination.
And people that want to find out about your show can come to the website
Yep.
and find
www.johnferry.com. I didn't have any problem getting that domain when I went to do the search for it.
The next one, though, Black Shoes, is October 13th.
October 13th. The show runs for 2 weeks and in the John Ferry Gallery. And so come to the opening. The openings are lots of fun. There's a nice artist reception, and I'll be here, and my dogs will be here, and everything.
I'm here at the Diane Ferris Gallery, very excited to be here with Mandy Borzakot, a fairly new Vancouver artist, and I am just so excited to be here and looking at your art. It's absolutely magnificent.
Thank you.
This piece in particular is one of the pieces that you're showing at this show. Can you tell me a little bit about this piece?
Well, this is a piece that I call Golden Phoenix Bridal Screen. And it's a 4-part screen depicting a 19th century bridal gown that a woman would have worn to her wedding. And you can see that it's the woman's gown because it has phoenixes on it. And on the back of the screen, there are dragons, which stand for the male part of the union.
Right. And how long does this take to do? I mean, this is unbelievable.
Yes, well, it takes too long. It takes this particular work took me 3 solid weeks.
Now, your artwork is quite special because you're incorporating a couple different avenues of thought. You're incorporating the West and the East to make your artwork quite unique. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, it originally stemmed from my own background in that I was born in Hong Kong and grew up there and in England, and then I've come here. So I wanted to bring some of my personal history into my artwork.
And what you do with a lot of your paintings, which we'll take a look at in a moment, you've actually got different panels, and they're created, you were telling me they're created in a different way and painted with different brushes, and how do you go about doing that? That's fascinating.
Well, as we'll see, the central panel, which is mostly still life objects, are painted in a very Western academic tradition. I paint them upright on an easel from observation from the objects themselves, using many layers, many different brushes. And once that is done, then I paint the side panels, which are patterned based on patterns from wallpaper, ceramics, fabric, furniture, and that's painted flat using a Chinese brushstroke method.
And what's the message that you're trying to get across with the artwork that you do?
Well, for me, living in Hong Kong, the mixture of East and West was always very prevalent, and very prevalent for everyone living there. And coming to Canada, this seems to be like my adopted home. It is my adopted home, it's my new home. And it's very welcoming in that there's this whole emphasis of multiculturalism. Everyone gets to show off and maintain their individual cultures, and there's a mixture of cultures, and there's a coexistence of separate and unique cultures. So I really feel that this work is in many ways more Canadian than it is anything else.
For 1 week on the Caribbean. Yeah, I mean, these are the kind of deals, if you're looking, you can find them right now. Maui, $249 air